So Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him when he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon hotel. So here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George St-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George St-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, the striking, to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore.
Raise it! Come on, John!
George Rush St-Pierre. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, going to be interesting to see how George St-Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So let us see if indeed striking is the first order of business for the all-timer George Rush St-Pierre. Oh, nice straight there by George St-Pierre. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St-Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he has a beautiful jab. And I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling...
Huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Oh, man, some big shots, too.
Beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon to fight himself. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya. Nice single. He passed the half guard.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by George St-Pierre. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. He's got to be careful here. That was a slick transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Adesanya's in half guard, making all these shots count. First round winding down here. Oh, good ground and pound here. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. Did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Oh, the kick landed. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, heavy kick to that lead leg. That'll leave him up. And just misses with that big right hand. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent is won.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. GSP going for the takedown, nothing doing there. How about the versatility on the feet there from Israel Adesanya? Here's a guy who should have been in the UFC years prior, bided his time, waited for the right opportunity, and needless to say, since crossing into the big show, the last style bender has made up for lost time. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Just over 2 minutes to go. Nice technique on the side kick.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect off.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, nice step by Adesanya.
Beautiful kick lands.
Just missed with the straight left hand. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. St-Pierre's now dealing with a cheek cut. "20 seconds left to go in round 2. Working the inside of that lead leg. Oh! He's rocked. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
What a kick that one landed.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Adesanya. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Likes the control, yep.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. St-Pierre's back in full mount.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, hammer fist here by George St-Pierre. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that ends the fight. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. St-Pierre's back in half guard. All right, side control now.
Work the side control. Start giving him some elbows.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, what a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. St-Pierre gets back up. Oh, Superman punch lands. Oh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through.
Oh, man!
Oh, he's got him hurting here.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, St-Pierre's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Well, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, he is really starting to apply. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Adesanya. Straight punch, that is useful. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round 1, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots.
St-Pierre's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
Get that wrist control for me.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by George St-Pierre.
Secure the hook.
Side control now.
Changing the position.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, feet on the hips here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Final seconds of round 4. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
He's slowing down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round.
Nice.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, Adesanya's getting going now. Beautiful.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Nice.
Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
Adesanya's kick to the body is blocked.
Heavy on the cut. Heavy on the cut.
Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. He's getting them out here. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Slow it down.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. St-Pierre's in half guard now.
You gotta fight back.
Now he's going full mount.
Maintain position.
Less than a minute to go to decide this one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left in this round. Push.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has
5 rounds. We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, well, you've heard Bruce say that before. Israel Adesanya, your winner by decision. Clean, dominant performance. Maybe could have gone for it a little bit more, but it's another green stripe on the Wikipedia page.
All he does is win. Israel Adesanya is one of those guys that just knows how to get the job done. And tonight it was decision, but once again, another win for the last style bender.